it's me, Double D, with another episode of Chibi Robo, and I'm going shopping! Last time, we retrieved the Giga Charger from the basement, and did a lot of other things. This time, okay, I said I was going to keep on the timer 5, but I'm going to have to go back on my word for this episode and this episode only. The timer 15 is what I'm going to be needing for this episode. Trust me, there is a reason for this. Thank you for your visit. Yeah, I'm going to be needing a 15-minute day this episode. Because, well, now we can extend our time to 15 minutes, but another thing I want to give special attention to is the charge chip, which I can't afford. But anytime that Chibi Robo runs out of battery, he will be given some extra charge. No, wait, the Chibi battery. I must be thinking of something else. Anyway, here's the range chip is available to us now. It increases the range of our blaster. Why would he ever want this? But let's go out and head out for the day and to make the Sandersons happy and hopefully get enough moolah to refill the Chibi. No, not Chibi. No, the Giga Charger, because we're at 2,000 Pokos right now. I said Pokos, no, moolah. So let's head out.
Did you hear that? It came from outside! Everything looks normal. What do you think that noise was? Huh? Hey, wait a second. What's that? Is that oil? Why is there oil here? Let's do a little investigating.
Indeed we shall. That oil stain wasn't there before.
Yep, that's oil all right. I wonder where it came from. Huh. Wait a second. What's that thing over there? Ah! Those are the things for the news! The Spydors are here! Uh-oh. I know this move. It's... Spydor roulette! This is going to be bad, really bad. Quick, get the Chibi blaster! Did I leave the oven on?
Welcome to our first instance of enemies in Chibi Robo! All you have to do is get them with the Chibi blaster. If you get them, tilt the control stick in all directions, otherwise they'll eat through your battery power fast. Keep blasting the Chibi blaster, you don't have to aim, the blast will home in on the Spydors. And just like that, they are all dead. No, one is still alive,
Hey, is that what you think it is? It's scrap, Chibi Robo! Collect enough of that and you can build a Utilibot with a cyclotron! Spydors are good for something after all! They're good for recycling!
Well, we have collected 490 scrap. In fact, let's go back into the Chibi house really quick. But because first, I need to charge because that battle took a lot. Actually, no, not yet. Welcome to the Chibi PC. We had this since the beginning, the Recyclotron. Well, we now have scrap to be able to reuse. Oh well, something good. Utilibots. Or Utilibots. This one builds one in the living room. A ladder.
Chibi Robo, put your scrap in the Recyclotron! Look! Something came out! I'll set it up in the living room.
Okay. I'm gonna have to keep myself charged up for a little bit, so I'm gonna fully recharge myself. And now let's head out to the Chibi house to see what television has set up for us. And this is where it starts to get a little bit interesting. Anyway.
Come on, hurry up, Chibi Robo! Congratulations on building the utility bot! I feel like we got a new partner! I'm so happy! I invited Jenny as our special guest. Ribbit, ribbit! Ribbit, ribbit! Now, Chibi Robo, are you ready?
Yes!
Now then, everyone. I will now unveil the Utilibot! Ribbit! This nifty little ladder robot Utilibot will let you do all sorts of things. And you can push or pull it in addition to raising it up and down. Isn't that something? Ribbit, ribbit! Oh, really? Wow, that's sweet. Now you can reach the high parts of the house, Chibi Robo. And now, Chibi Robo, Utilibot, I present to you my new song. Are you ready to be amazed?
Yes.
I, Television, will now enthrall you with the gift of the song. This one is called Teriyaki Blues.
Okay, that makes me laugh every time. So, what's the song about? Or I guess the Utilibot just doesn't want him to sing. Probably the latter.
No! No, 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 no! No! I appear to have been interrupted by a malfunction of some sort. Ribbit. I wanted Jenny to hear the whole song. Oh, this is so disappointing. Thanks anyway. You were a great audience.
Well, after we pick up Telly's party poppers and thankfully don't have to clean up his trash, we now have this Utilibot. You can be able to push and pull him like you would a block. But there are plugs all over him. In fact, when you plug it in, no matter what side you do it on, well, let's plug ourselves in because there are outlets.
Chibi Robo, do you want to know how to use the ladder Utilibot?
Yes, just for our audience over here.
Insert your plug to raise the ladder. If you want to lower it, tilt the control stick down. To change the ladder's direction, plug yourself into a different side. You can push or pull it freely, so try moving into different locations.
So, with the Utilibots, this basically opens up a lot of things. This ladder will allow us to reach higher places we couldn't before. Unfortunately, Utilibots, as you're trying to adjust them, do eat up a lot of your batteries. So make sure you recharge often and get it to the optimal height you want to go put it on should you decide to collect a lot of things in this place. As such, the Utilibot for the ladder opens up a lot of things to us. Well, yeah, a lot of things to us. Okay, good. Yeah. The ladder will open up a lot of things to us because it allows us to reach places that are impossible for us to get to in our current state. So I don't want to do that, no. Instead, I want to push this somewhere. There are some restrictions as to where to move this. It cannot move past rugs, like what is right there. It'll go beep. Also, I want to get something here, but the ladder is facing this way. Well, if you plug yourself in, it'll change direction as to where you plug yourself in. So this is a pretty important to remember in case you want to, if you want to get something. Anyway, there's another chibi door over here. Okay. Yeah, the reason why I opted for 15-minute days because we're gonna be doing some exploring now that we have the chibi ladder. Anyway, we have 2 silvers and a gold. Okay, that's another 1,000 kilowatts for it. Hang on, let me just position myself because falling off from this height with a chibi ladder can get really, really bad. So, okay. I'm just gonna push this here because I know there's stuff there. And I'm just gonna plug in so I will be able to adjust this, and I have to remember to recharge. Okay. Up the chest? Wait a minute. Yeah, this is not where I want to go. I have to recharge. I have to recharge really quick. Okay, now that I'm fully recharged, I think it's also in your best interest to grind up on happy points just so you can be able to use the Utilibots without ever having to recharge very often. Anyway, I did this wrong. Crap. Oh well, at least I could be able to hover down with my handy-dandy Chibi-copter. I need to take out the Chibi-copter because I see how to get the frog coin in the glass. I have to go in here, and there is a... Okay, you can't see it with the camera, but there is a sticker here. I don't know how a sticker managed to... Blowing up a sticker managed to open this up, but by getting this, we get ourselves the frog coin. Not frog coin, frog ring. How many of those things I have? Because there are 10 frog rings around the house. I only have 4. Okay, is there anything else that I... Okay, well, this is a limited view, but it should give you a bright idea as to where everything is. There's a chibi door down there. There is, okay, that's pretty much all I can really see. But there's also a lot of things here. There's... Okay, there are some things that we cannot get right now, even with the ladder, so... Some things we're just gonna have to hold off on. But remember where you place the chibi... No, the Utilibot every time you use it, so that you could be able to... I don't mean to pick you up yet, thank you, but yeah. Remember where you place the Utilibot in case you want to use it again. Anyway, so... I want to go in here and on this... Okay, let's raise up the ladder. Okay, and now it's at the perfect height. Now I just need to get it to the perfect position. I don't need to open these drawers anytime soon, so... Okay, so there is our third chibi door. Okay, let's boink, 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 boink. We also have to remember that we have to pay 10,000 moolah to be able to pay off the Giga Robo payments. So, okay, I thought I was gonna fall there, but nope. Anyway, so let's plug ourselves in and go into the chibi door to get 3 gold moolah. Yay! I think that's enough to be able to. Okay, so I'm probably just gonna meet you at the chibi house to be able to pay even more for Giga Robo. Okay, so first, well, not recharge yet, but first let's interact with the Giga Charger, and let's pay off 1,000 more moolah to be able to get 1,000 more kilowatts into this thing. Okay. So now we have 3,000 kilowatts. We're almost halfway there. In fact, we're about a third of the way there. Huh?
Something seems a little off, but... Oh well, never mind. The Giga battery has charged 3,000 kilowatts.
Telly, quit making a mess. Quit making a mess, Telly. Anyway.
Yeah, sorry about that, my bad.
Anyway, let's go out. Okay, so our next point of interest is the kitchen, because while that's well and good, that ladder is only restricted to the living room, so we're gonna need to do something about that, and that's get more scrap. So from this point forward, you're going to see the occasional oil drops everywhere in the house, in the kitchen, the foyer, everywhere. When this happens, have your Chibi Blaster out the ready, because once you go across certain oil slicks, Spydors will show up! All you have to do is destroy them quickly. Crap. Where's that last spot? Okay, there we go. And there you go. There's your scrap. So yeah. be sure to search around the area for any oil slicks that you can find, because the spiders are there, and well, so you don't have to worry about running out of scrap and stuff. Trust me, you're going to need some scrap. Also, there's a sticker over here. Let's blast it away while we're here. So, boink! I don't know how a Chibi Blaster disintegrates the sticker and all the goo, but I'm not the designer to this game. Anyway, nothing happened. I know that we have to get scrap as much as possible, so I'm just gonna have to look around the house really quick. Well, no spiders have showed up since then, but I still do need to make sure I plug in again. But yeah, no spiders have showed up, and there are some oil slicks right over here. Maybe I have to leave the room and go to another room in hopes of getting Spydors. Because I am going to need some scrap! Because if I don't have scrap, I'm going to be very, very, very disappointed. Anyway, something I've been wondering is that, yes, the Free Rangers. They're available now. Unfortunately, they'll only be available from the day. You could have started on the side quests, well, during the night, because Jenny is at bed, but during the day is pretty much the best time, because Mr. Sanderson and Jenny are typically in the foyer at nighttime, so doing it in the daytime allows the Free Rangers to be able to move around easily. Speaking of which, I'm trying to get more scrap here, so I'm just gonna find a place to get some Spydors going. It's 300 scrap, are you serious? Okay, so the reason why, because there are two things that open up now that we have the, well, ladder for the living room. We have the ladders for the kitchen and the foyer. Considering that our next objective to move the story is to go to the second floor, the foyer takes top priority. Unfortunately, for whatever reason, I have been having trouble finding some Spydors to kill. You know what? While we're here, we may as well get started on the side quest for the Free Rangers. So, let's go talk to the Sarge right up here to get started on the side quest. So, hey Sarge, how are you? Are you feeling good? Good. Okay, let's talk to you. Hey, is that our photo? Yeah. Earlier we picked up a photo of the Free Rangers, so yeah, we may as well give them to him right now. We took this back when we were first employed at the Sanderson house. General Sanderson took this photo. We were a full platoon then. That was before the incident. We were doing our daily physical training routine. That's when the enemy attacked! Memphis! I know what's gotta be done. We have to train harder so that one day we will win against the war against the Great Beast. We need to make sure we never lose another Ranger in battle. Thank you, Chibi Robo. You've helped me remember my true purpose. By listening to a sad story, we gain 20 happy points. Yay! Okay, so I'm gonna check the basement. And speaking of the basement, if you recall in the last episode, oh, never mind about going to the basement. I found Spydors right here. Die, Spydors, die! Okay, that's enough to at least get the recyclotron going. Okay, so I was going to go to the basement to check for Spydors, and some just popped up right when they need them to be. Awesome. Anyway, like I was saying, remember when we saw the Great Pico? Yeah, the Great Pico? Well, if you recall, the Great Pico just gave us happy points for the moolah we gave up. Well, there is basically a 50-50 chance, depending on what you said yes or no to the whatever eye opening, that it will either go to, it will either double your moolah or turn those moolah into happy points. Yeah, those are good rewards either way, so if you're willing to spend your moolah, then you may as well visit the Great Pico, because exchanging them for happy points is always worth it. Anyway, now that we have enough scrap, we can be able to buy either the recyclotron for the kitchen or the foyer. The kitchen is important for later, but not right now. This will be important for the side quest. To advance the story, however, we're gonna need to get access to the second floor. So, we're gonna need to build it for the foyer.
Chibi Robo, put your scrap in the recyclotron.
Yep, so now that we built stuff in the foyer, this also opens up a lot of things.
It's a Utilibot. I'll set it up out in the foyer. Okay, so I'll meet you guys out in the foyer too, so we can be able to make use of our Utilibot. Because by buying the, I didn't mean to talk to you, Television, but no. So yeah, by buying by buying it, what am I trying to say? Oh yeah, by buying the Utilibots for the foyer, the ladder, we can be able to go up to the second floor, which is what is needed to advance the main story. Okay, so I'm gonna meet you guys in the foyer, but first I am gonna have to check as to whether or not the side quest for the Free Rangers will advance from this point forward. And if not, well, I'm gonna be feeling very stupid. While we're here, here's our brand new Utilibots. So, how high do we want our ladder? That wasn't what I wanted to do, but we want this ladder to be as high as the highest point of this table where Jenny's photo is. And that is a lot of candy. Mama's right, they really are slobs. Hang on a moment. I want to check on these guys really quick because they're not doing their training anymore. In fact, let's see what you have to say. I was just explaining to counter spy techniques to my men. Do you want some spy training? Okay. I think this is a part of their side quest as well. I knew I could count on you. This exercise trains your eyes to follow the Great Beast's lightning-fast maneuvers. Find the spy! You're Free Rangers! You're hard-boiled! I'm Detroit! I'm Tex! I'm Frisco! I'm Orlando! I'm the spy! Oh, this is basically a cup guessing game. Hunt down the spy! You never move from your spot. Bingo! Yeah, this is basically a cup guessing game. And we get 2 happy points. You did it. Ready to try for number 2? I'm Detroit. I'm Tex. I'm Frisco. I'm Orlando. I'm the spy. Okay, Orlando's gonna be the spy, so I'm gonna follow him. Okay, yeah, they just sort of fused together, but Orlando's right here. Okay. Okay, so now he's gonna give us 2 more happy points. Okay, let's see how long this minigame is gonna go for. Number 3. Okay, Detroit, Tex, Frisco's the spy this time, and he's the 3rd one, so let's see. Okay. He's back to his original spot!
Okay, Frisco. I found you. Bingo! Okay, I wonder how long this will go. 4 happy points. Spread the happiness indeed. You did it again. Rather try for number 4? Well, not like I have a choice. Tex. Frisco. Orlando's the spy again. Okay. Okay, oh! Crap, I actually lost him! Are you the spy? Crap! Well... You just passed spy training! So we now have 33 happy points! I think you have to get at least a certain number of guesses right to be able to pass it. Next is handrail training! You soldiers are a disgrace! Chibi Robo was more of a ranger than any of you will ever be! Dismissed! Yes, sir! Does the side quest go on regardless? Handrail training? Huh, the side quest does go on! Wow, my memory's fuzzier in this game than I thought. Okay, so now we're somehow on the 2nd floor. This exercise is designed to teach you how to run fast so you can catch Tao. Just run on top of the handrail to the end of the course, then run back. You're free rangers! You're hard-boiled! Go, go, go! Okay, so now we have just run as fast as we can. Oh, time is still ticking. Okay, so you just have to keep run against the handrail and then go back. All you have to do is touch. By the way, I guess this is a good thing we are up here because this is basically a preview for what's to come for the upstairs. See, there are cans over here. There's a room. There's a room over there, which I'm assuming that's the parents' bedroom. And guess what? There is no bathroom in here! What kind of house is this? Anyway, we finished. 32 seconds. You passed handrail training. Yay! We just gave 33 happy points. Jungle training is next. You soldiers are a disgrace. Chibi Robo was more of a ranger than any of you will ever be. Okay, so we can be able to talk to Sarge anytime, but as much as I'm going to continue training, I don't want to do that right now. Instead, I'm going to try to make leeway for the 2nd floor because I want to make sure that I am able to get to the 2nd floor because to advance the story, you need to do something within the 2nd floor, and I hope to do it before the day's end. I am not going to do anything else. Chibi Copter, away! Okay, I don't think I did it. Do it. Man, there's candy wrappers everywhere. I'm seeing candy wrappers on the ceiling. I just realized I should probably just waste much of the day trying to find Spydors. Oh, Spydors. And that means... Oh, crap. I hope I do want to do this. I hope I do this. I hope I do this. If not, then it's gonna have... If not, then I guess it's going to be side questing from here on out. But yeah, side questing in the nighttime because to advance the story, this also has to be required in the daytime. But at least, the side questing episode is not going to be a total waste because even though I can't advance the story, I could certainly get a lot of things that will help me in the long run. Anyway, if we go in here, I need to plug myself in. Okay, if I could do this before the day's end, that would be amazing. But yeah, the bedroom is required to advance the story. You have to visit here in the day if you need to be close to advancing the story. After that, we need to climb up this thing. Oh god, oh god, oh god. I have to be fast.
Oh! It looks like you can use this to climb up.
Come on, come on, come on! Come on, can I do this? Can I do this? Can I do this? Can I do this? We are so close to the end of the time! Okay. Okay, now I have to right away adjust the camera, land on the bell, get out my Chibi Copter, and then... Cutscene! Yes, I know, I have to land on the bell. Okay, let's fly over to the bell. Okay. Okay, step 2 complete. And fly on over to here. Okay, and then jump on here. Yes! I did it! I did it before the day ends.
You opened the peephole! Now you can pass through here at night.
Yeah, normally this peephole is closed at night, and so is the bedroom. But considering we opened the peephole in the day, now we can be able to access it at night. This is pretty much instrumental to advancing the story, so now at night I can be able to advance the story or do side questing. And just in time, too. You know what? Considering this is the only time we're going to be doing this, well, we're in the upstairs, so I have nothing left to live for! Yeah, I just wanted to do that. Oh wow, that took a lot of battery power just for falling from that height. But yeah. So, first things first, we're gonna have to explore the second floor at nighttime because, well, we can't do that anymore. Clean up. Let's do that because Tao is messy. Never mind. It's consuming our battery power. I guess I'm gonna have to wait till the end of the day. Okay, just in time. The day is beeping, which means it's time for the end of the day.
Chibi Robo, I know you're working hard, but it's time for a break.
Good evening!
Great work out there. Let's adjust your happy point total.
Let's see, how many happy points did we get? I don't know what we're doing. We're now down to 374.
In order to get the next bonus battery, you need 109 more happy points. If you ever reach the top of the rankings, well, maybe I'm speaking too soon. I don't want to get your hopes up, but you'll be upgraded to super luxurious Super Chibi Robo. Or that's what I've heard. Once you earn that, the girl bots won't be able to leave you alone.
How do you know Chibi Robo was a boy? What if Chibi Robo was a girl, huh? Why are you assuming Chibi Robo's gender? Anyway, so, with that, we're gonna end things off here. Next time on Chibi Robo, we're gonna be returning to the second floor of the Sanderson family to see what we can find there, whether it's in the bedroom or Jenny's room. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!